set the shoebox kit first. Kind of go all through the motions of making the substrate first. Then we're gonna dump the spawn into the substrate after the box cools down. As you can see, the water is kind of rapid boiling there. That's what we're looking for. I'll just switch that over. Check out what it looks like real quick. Just for protection. This right here we'll use in just a minute. Get your spawn. You're gonna add that later once it cools down. You're gonna make it in this bag. You're gonna dump it in this box. Then put the lid on, and it's gonna sanitize everything with the heat. All right. Got a half cup measure. We use 3 cups for this. About a cup. And it's about 2 cups. About 3 cups, and just a little splooge for extra. You see it's steaming up pretty good. And kill the water. So let's sit for about 30 seconds. Get that top rolled up. So this one seems like it's about already done. You can see there's a clear difference between the light brown there, which is the oak, and the dark brown there, which is the cocoa. We're going to get it out of those corners right there. Just toss it around like a sack of potatoes. Or you can grab one end, each end. Bring your hand tight. And break that ball up. You want it. Leave it on there for 2-3 minutes. Let this heat kind of permeate the bag a bit. Get really down in there with the cocoa. But once all that's done, about 5-10 minutes or so at most is what you want to do with that. You're not going to need the clip on this one because it's not staying in the bag. Take your guy with the folds here. Alright. Dump it upside down. Over here. Just like so. Put that fold down in the line and just slowly shake and pull up. Ta-da! Now, take your handy dandy cup there, spread it around nice and even. It's okay if it goes over the liner a little bit. You can see all the heat that's rolling up. All that's going to take care of sanitizing the box for you. Now once you put that lid on, that's where that sanitization magic starts to happen. It's already starting to fog up. Fog alert. But just so happens for you guys, you got lucky. We already had one started for you. And you can see the difference, how it's starting to condensate on the box there. And now you're going to take this guy, inspect it. Like I said, this is cool to the touch. You can hold that in your hand all day. It's beautiful. There's one little spot of warmth right there in the middle, but we'll be all right once we mix it. Go ahead and wash your hands before you open up your spawn there. But it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's beautiful. Gorgeous. It's got the lot numbers on there. All that stuff. This is not a Sportworks brand, but we do have a few others. Let me see what we got. That is one of that as well. The Ape is a Sportworks sponsored brand, as well as the Natalensis, the Space Monkey. That's the NSS. Nano Super String. In either case, once you take your spawn, you see what we got here. And you're gonna beat the hell out of it. Once you're done, you should have something similar to that. This is why it's important to wash your hands. You want to be clean going into this environment here, because once it's all cooled down, it is a little susceptible to contamination, things of that nature. So you want to make sure all this kind of stuff's dusted, your surface areas are clean, whatever you can do. Take your chunks, bust them. Spread it out nice and even. Push it down nice and tight. You don't really want any outside the liner, but it's not a huge deal. Alright, once you got all that pushed in there, take some of that from around the edges and spread it over the top layer there. And cover it as much as you can, so push it all the way down to the bottom. That kind of makes some of that stuff push up, and it helps you get some to spread over the top. There we go. I'm gonna flatten that out real good. And this is I believe Enigma that we just put in here. It's going to grow up real blobby over all that grain. Once you have that on there, slap the top back on. And if you get a marker, you can write your date and times on there if you like, stickers, whatever. We do a color coding now internally for fruiting. But other than that, that's it. That's the complete shoebox kit. Have some fun with it, and good times.